Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. We're ready to leave Cobber. I've just kind of reorganized things off camera. I've sold, I got rid of some slaves. I got rid of some of our extra fighters. We're down to one beast of burden. And I kind of setting up to get ready to visit the oil fields and Oilfield Venari, Oilfield Renaris, and then head through the gate. Today we're gonna obviously do our oil run, but I want to get to the Crimson Gate because Skornar has somebody he wants to talk to there. So that's gonna be the first thing we try to knock out today. And then the prince wants us to go visit Lumen. He wants to visit a certain artiste in Lumen and get some crystals for him. And then we have a letter to deliver to Larnak for the Yaskori embassy out there. So we have some things to do. So I think, I think we'll do the typical circle of going to Larnak, Avernum, Devon, and then back down to Torzag Shelter before heading through the gate to be back to this side. So let's I don't think we have anything to turn in. Okay, we have something to deliver at Renaris, but for here we just have a bunch of oil that we'll want to grab. Can take, they only have 2 stacks, so we'll grab the 2 stacks of oil, and then I guess we'll hit the road. Not really anything else to do here. Oh, we don't actually have enough movement to go where I want to go, so I guess we'll just hang out here. Yeah, you're going to the wrong places, so let's just rest. Do some odd jobs around the oil fields, I guess. Pump some oil. Is that how they work? Just dudes running on a hamster wheel or something like that? Go this way. Doing just fine. Mosey on up here. We have plenty of supplies to make this work. We're still at 4 days and we're still running the 50% strat. 1 supply. And then in we go. Dropped off the workers. We're a little low on labor, surprisingly, so we might as well ditch some more of our fighters. Oh man, we're like super low on labor. Well, let's sell this beast of burden. That'll get us back to where we need. And then we might have to ditch even more fighters and slaves to be able to get through the gate. But for now, I think we're doing fine. Okay, here's where you get all your oil from. So I think we can get all stacks of these guys. I think this is fine. We'll have 1 extra stack of space. As a bonus, I got not necessarily a bonus, but a leeway, I guess. Oh, I could put the Colrish saddlebags up there. The awnings can only go under, so maybe they should stay there, and then maybe the saddlebags can go up there, or the blinders and saddles. Anyway, all right, now we go down. And our consumption has lowered even more because we have less people and 1 less beast of burden as well. So we might not burn through that spare stack of supplies as it is. All right, back to the stone gate. All right, let's see how many. We have too many people. Oh, we're 1. We were so close. All right, who gets to stay behind? I'm assuming it'll be one of. I'm not assuming. It'll be one of our fighters, because I think we have a crap ton of them waiting for us on the other side. So wait a minute. Oh, we have to have fewer than 51. All right, join your friend in the place that you hang out here. I don't even know what it is. All right, over to the gate. In we go. We've brought all of our oil with this time. No excess materials that I had to dump onto the ground. Leave the field of stars. Fantastic news. All right, let's visit the stadio. Yes, we had a crap ton of people just waiting for us here. Oh, look how many horses and the beasts of burden we have. It's crazy. All right, take all of the slaves. Take all of the fighters. We don't really need to leave anybody in here. That doesn't really serve a purpose. Unless our camps are too full? No, we don't have 2 full camps. I don't think. Push them, always alert. Yeah. I like how it's like go easy on them and push them. Where was push them? Yeah, push them and go easy on them. They're like, this guy can't make up his mind. What is wrong with him? We even have some supplies just hanging out in here. Oh, we do already have a crap ton of marble. So it looks like we can reliably take through 1, 2, so that's 6, so 12 stacks. And there are 8 units of marble in a stack. So we could bring 96 through, although we'd probably want to take some supplies with us. So we could take 88 through. We already have 68, so we could get 20 more marble, take all the marble we already have in here, and drag that through the gate with us. I kind of like that for next time, to continue the coffee growth. I think that would be good. Okay, I don't think I want to take any of these. Well, we'll take the supplies. I don't want to take anything else out of here, because eventually we'll drag it all through with us. Let's check in with the locals, get some supplies, just because it's free, and then we'll head through to the other side of the gate. Onward. And the Crimson Gate awaits. We have Skornar's thing to look into. I think that's the only thing at the Crimson Gate right now. Right, walk up to the Realm Gate, open the Realm Gate, pass through to the crossroads. Off we go. Looking good. We've done it. Buka, are you here? We'll talk to Buka. Let's see, ask for her blessing. What are the rumors? And then trade. She don't got anything to trade. Who you been trading with behind my back? Betrayal. Alright. To the Crimson Gate we go. Hopefully no repeat of a Shamsi instance. Alright, the 50% is holding true for now. Don't touch it. If you look at it too long, it'll break. We don't want that to happen. And we're motoring. Oh! Blot out the voices. We've done it. We lost some morale and obedience. Because of the dang wind voices. Jeez. Leave an offering of coin. I have plenty. Still doing okay. Where did our... we didn't lose morale and obedience. You lied to me. Not that I'm truly upset about it. Oh, we can't reach it. We're 1 short. Alright, in we go. Stop the soldiers. Show them my house license. Oh! Before you head to the Manzio, immediately Skornar draws you aside. Skornar is uncharacteristically nervous. He does not talk to you for a while. Does not talk for a while as you're walking under the tremendous archway of the gate. But then he turns to you. So this is where I know Surtur served 2 years ago. I was thinking that we should ask around at the garrison first. Talk to some commander or some other dignitary. It would be best to bring some coins for bribes. I'll be utterly grateful if you did, and of course I want to be there too. You tell him that you will do what has to be done. He nods and blends back into the column. Okay, cool. He just reminded me that while we're here, he's got business to attend to. All right, sell all of the oil. What is the average price of our stock? I just gotta know. 9.6 and we sell them for 4.3 is ludicrous. We're making 336 bros. Holy cow. You're like, I've never seen this much oil in my life. And look how cheap supplies are here. That's pretty cool. All right, so the plan is to go back to Lumen now after we've dealt with Skornar's thing. I don't think there's anything else over here. Because Dead Forest is on the other side of the world. Braga is up by Devon. We could do that when we get over there. That's the Ascori Embassy. I'm just running through this because I goofed our Realm Gate mission. So there's some undead over by Avernum we could deal with. We have a bounty to give to Avernum. I should just talk to Ren one of these days to see if we can't push his quest along. And then Gorgoro we're still working on. That's a uphill slog. And then maybe one of these days once I've finished the Bronze Desert, I'll go back and try and finish the mutant invasion wind screaming problem. Tectum Carvos is always ongoing. I could, you know, now that we have 4,000 plus gold, we could think about setting up our outpost. That one is on the other side of the world. Realm Gate, Prince's Commissions we're still working on. Coffee, oil field again. Oh, huh. I always forget that there's another reward for me at the oil field Venari. We got to figure out what Kellianos is. Once again, suitable outpost. And then we could check in with the Drusian Quarry at some point. We're actually kind of whittling down some of the journal stuff, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, Lumen or Tectum Carvos. Or not, Torzeg Shelter is what we're looking for. Cobber, no. Lumen, there we go. Torzeg Shelter, you don't trust me! No! You guys, I'm trustworthy. I don't want to do any of these conquer missions. I just want to run stuff around for you. Oh, you make my life so hard. There's literally one mission for us. Nobody else trusts us enough. Rats. Well, I mean, we honestly should just remount all of our fighters. That'll cut into our available cargo. And then, well, we only have one beast of burden. And I forgot to equip all of our stuff. No wonder we were so slow. Equip those things. You go up here. Protected harnesses. Are those better? I think they are better than the blinders. Attacker in crew combat. I should pay more attention to this stuff. Because I think this is better than this. Than the lances. Outrider combat strength active while attacker in crew combat. Oh, if I'm the attacker. I tend to be the defender. So I think the saddles and blinders are actually better than the lances in this case. Yeah. I think that these guys are honestly better than my cat. I love the cat, but I think the hunting animals are better just because they provide combat strength and chase, so if we want to hunt down people. Anyway, enough of me staring at a screen of stats. We still have a crap ton of space, so we might as well buy all the supplies. Sure enough, 19 days worth of supplies. All right, let's go visit Skornar's buddy. Let's see here. Ask her about Skornar's cousin Surtur, who served in the Red Dragon Guard. Skornar asked you to bring enough coins to bribe a military officer. $20. Wow. Knowing that you have enough coins on you to be able to bribe the officer, you signal to Skornar, who steps forward and inquires about a member of the guard called Surtur. He must have hit a nerve because the armored-clad woman scowls and crosses her arms. Why would you ask about that man? Her voice has a keen edge, but Skornar doesn't seem to be intimidated. He is a relative of mine, and this is the last place I know that he served at. Or perhaps he does so still? No, the officer says, and then her demeanor softens somewhat. I can tell you that Surtur was dishonorably discharged from the Dragon Guard over a year ago. Can you tell us what the reason was, at least? Skornar says, then adds solemnly, Please, I just want to find my cousin. The sentence was passed without his presence because he deserted, she says after some consideration. This forsaking of his duties was the reason for the discharge, worsened by him inciting fellow members of the guard to do the same. That is all I can tell you, as well as this. I suggest you seek elsewhere, for Surtur is not welcome at the Crimson Gate, or anywhere else in the Dragonlands for that matter. Skornar thanks her curtly, and the two of you leave the hall. On your way back to the Comitatus, Skornar tells you that most likely Surtur took a job that went south. He has always been a warrior first and foremost, he tells you with a nostalgic smile. I suppose this Dragon Guard nonsense attracted him because he tended to be drawn to the best fighters in any given place, and these people are famous for hiring the most promising candidates. I guess he couldn't refuse their offer, but Surtur is also the kind of guy who wouldn't stick around in such a rigid organization or a single army for too long. Sooner or later, a better offer or a greater challenge came along, and he left without a second thought. Something like this must have happened out here. I think I could ask around among the soldiers. Someone certainly remembers something. It just seemed like such a big deal. You agree and give him the coins to be used to bribe people while you return to the rest at the Manzio. Skornar returns hours later and gives you most of the money back. That's not most of the money. You sit down with the former kingpin, but his mischievous smile already tells you he has been successful. What can I say? He chuckles. My charming personality won the hearts and minds of these soldiers over. The silver and the booze I bought helped with it. It helped, though. Most importantly, one of the off-duty soldiers remembered the whole mess. He leans closer and begins to tell the tale of Surtur's desertion. So it turns out that my cousin got antsy here and grumbled more and more about being bored. And who can blame him? In the end, he took a job and convinced several equally disgruntled soldiers here to be part of the caper. My cousin didn't know the details except for that. The job to go down. Oh, the guy didn't know the details except for the job to go down. Surtur set up a patrol that went further north than these Red Dragon fools dared to venture. That mission was used as a cover story so that the guys can disappear for a few days and pull the thing off. What it was about exactly, no one seems to know. But then a few days later, the proper patrols brought some of Surtur's pals back, all wounded and scared out of their minds. They were put before a tribunal before they could blink, and then moved unceremoniously to the capital. Surtur, however, was not among them, which means that he could have made his escape. And the best part, this fella knew that allegedly an old hag called Ulak gave them the job. I know the horrid vulture. She's an informant, a negotiator, and a smuggler. She works out of the mines of plenty, so we should have no problem finding her at the largest tavern, my friend. Then that is where you should go next. He had gained loyalty. Okay. Crimson Gate it is. We don't really have anything else to do here. I have a job to take to Lumen, but I think there was plenty of time, and the Mines of Plenty aren't far away, so might as well get going. No point in wasting time. Off we go. I like pushing along the companions' side quests. Mostly because it'll give me even better companions, because I can upgrade them once they're done. Perform your inspections, trade license, la 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 la. Okay. Probably the Hungry Miner? Yes. Oh! Harvick has something he wants to say. Alright, let's talk to Ulak first. Stay on task. The staff directs you to Ulak once you say that you're here for business. The old woman is sitting at a corner table with a cup of Tarkian coffee and some candles. Her white hair is tied up in a neat knot, and many pieces of jewelry clink in concert when she moves her head or thin arms. The wrinkled skin of her face stretches into a ghastly smile when she sees you approach with Skornar. The great warrior graces us with his presence, she says with considerable bile, but Skornar just sits down at her table with the usual mischievous smile. Ulak, you old hag, I see that the salt here does wonders for your mummified skin, he says mockingly, but to your shock, Ulak cackles like an evil witch upon hearing it. You still know how to butter up an old C word, don't you, Sonny? She coos and then begins to chew tobacco. So what do you want? I've changed her voice entirely. I heard my cousin Surtur took a job of yours a year or so back and never delivered. The former kingpin leans back in his chair. I want to know the details about it, especially where exactly they were going and what the caper was about. Ulak narrows her beady eyes and then stands up, downs her coffee, spits out the tobacco, and then gives Skornar a nasty blackened smile. Not a chance, Sonny, she says and walks away from the table, headed to the exit. Skornar curses and rushes after her. Follow him out into the street. He gained loyalty. You follow Skornar out of the tavern and into an alley where Ulak is talking to two tough-looking individuals. As your companion approaches, she points her gnarled finger at him and screeches. The bodyguards lurch into action. Shit, Skornar blurts and then slings his shield off his back. The fight begins. Ah, man, it's 2 versus 1? Rude. Focus the hunt. Let's kill that guy first. Let's try and stun this other dude. Did it work? It didn't work. Oh, we've been bodyguarded. And we've been stunned by him. How dare you? Well. And now I'm at the back. You know what? Maybe I should shield up because doesn't he counterattack from being hit? Try it again. Huh. They're too smart. Haha! Suck it, nerd. Does this take power? Let's see what it does. It doesn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna shield you, bash you again. Take that. Axe. This is a little trickier than I thought it would be. Oh, thank God for the miss. Let's go ahead. Axe him again. If we can kill one of them, I'll feel better about this. Oh, ouch. Please don't resurrect. Yes! I was like, if his orc constitution thing procs, I'm gonna be so upset. Alright, he's smarter than I thought. Alright, let's axe him. And then shield. Oh, perfect timing. Because we were last in initiative and then first in initiative. Oh, he's lived. Incoming javelin? Nope, just focus the hunt. You're dead. Woo, good job, Skornar. Thank God for his armor, man. His armor is probably the best on the crew, I think. Skornar beats up the bodyguards, but does not kill them. That would be much too harsh for such a scuffle. Without them to protect her, however, Ulak is cornered by your companion while you stand guard over the henchman. Skornar questions her, and for the first time, you spy genuine fear in Ulak's beady eyes. Then the warrior steps away from the old woman and joins you, saying the two of you should leave quickly. Unfortunately, this will not sit well with the locals, and you'll likely catch some of it, too, my friend. But I got what I wanted, so let's get back to the Manzio and talk. Back to the Manzio. If Ulak is to be believed, and I assure you that she didn't dare lie, she learned about a valuable treasure to be looted out north, but she had neither the skills nor the manpower, nor the inclination to take on such a dangerous enterprise. It has to do with some local legend, too. The usual shite, you know, cursed vault, horrible abominations, previous treasure hunters disappearing, the works. Instead, she decided to sell the knowledge. You ask him about the treasure and this local legend. Skornar scratches his head. It's about this warlord who came to the continent to conquer it from the outer realm. Whoa! This was way before the Calamity, even before the Empire was a big thing, apparently. Cato, Catho, Cathavaris. Aye, Cathavaris was his name. Some people who lived here, the same ones who built the Valley of Sleepers, defeated his sorry ass and his followers buried him in a tomb. No one ever found this tomb since, and most people believed it was a hoax, except Ulak learned of this vault from some explorers and became confident it's the real thing. This must be the place where his cousin tried to reach and pillage. You tell this to Skornar, who nods. Aye, my friend. Well, almost so. Ulak says that a man called Kjartan came to her and bought the knowledge of the location of tomb of Cathavaris from her. The fellow in question is another of the company who came to Zareen with me, a childhood friend of me, Surtur, and Halfrey, my cousins. It was Kjartan who put the team together and convinced Surtur to leave his post and bring others. Skornar sighs. That is very much like Kjartan. He was always the one to get others to do things for him, get others into trouble even. But hey, I'm looking for him as well, so maybe we'll learn what happened to them. Now I admit, it doesn't bode well that nobody's returned from this place, except for the wounded and the scarred Dragon Guard soldiers. Surtur and Kjartan are probably both dead, but wouldn't you want to see it for yourself in my place? Skornar certainly wants to check the place out. According to Ulak, it is supposedly southwest of the Worm's Teeth. At least you know where to look. Southwest of the Worm's Teeth. Where the hell are they? To the south? Angrid? Where the hell are the worm's teeth? Is this it? Oh. That's it. That's not that far away. Huh. Well. Okay. Let's see if we can go find it. How many nodes? 18 nodes? That's not too bad. How many? We got 18 days worth of supplies, so we might as well. Let's grab... There's only 2 scouts. That's not going to help us. We need at least 3 scouts. All right. Well, maybe we hit Salem then on the way. Grab these 2 guys. Head out. Because the locals don't like us? That's just me role-playing. I don't think the locals would actually do anything. I hope. Oh. Freelance Comitatus. Hey, that's me. Hello, fellow Comitatus. Continue on the road. All right. Check out up here. Where do you guys think this tomb is at? Somewhere over there. All right, we've reached Salem. Good news. Inspect. We've got a license. We're meant to be here. Hey, job to Torzeg Shelter. I'll probably, I mean, we'll definitely take it on the way back through, but for now, we don't really need the job. So let's put our dudes to work. Back to normal rations. You guys critically failed and lost 2 vigor. You guys. Always be failing. That's fine. It happens. It's statistics. It's like bound to happen. All right, south of the worm's teeth. Southwest. Skornar is healed a bit. All right, we should be up. Maybe it's just like right here. See where that is? We're in the thick of it though. I'm gonna go to the tail. The tail always calls to me. Oh, there isn't a tail. I'm a liar. All right, well, let's search around. Oh, I forgot to grab scouts. I'm a dummy. I even brought 2 scouts from the Mines of Plenty. Well, we have crap tons of supplies, so we might as well just wander around in here. Hey, we found it. Your scouts find the surprisingly narrow valley leading east, exactly where Ulak said it would be. It heads into the steeply rising cliffs that prevent anyone from entering the Dragonlands along its western border, except at certain places. The tomb of Cathavarus is allegedly at the end of this crevasse. Exploring it will probably be a long and difficult adventure. Okay, so let's pause here. We're almost at 30 minutes, so let's pause the episode. We will start the episode with us exploring the tomb of Cathavarus next time. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Vagrus the Riven Realms or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!